Peace, family. Peace, peace, peace. Welcome back. Thank you for tuning in once again. This is Aurora Divine. I go by Divine Intuition here on YouTube. I have something to share with the collective, and Spirit put it on my heart. I'm not sure who needs to hear this, but I feel it has to be said anyways. There is a common misconception with twin flames, and I wanted to talk about it. So here we are. A lot of us in the metaphysical or spiritual community have this perception where twin flames is an aspect of you in someone else. And I am here to shed some light and some insight. Now, this might be hard for a lot of people to grasp this information. It may be hard for some people to be very receptive to this information. However, I do have to share it. So, the common misconception of twin flames is that it's someone outside of yourself, when reality is, family, your twin flame is your higher self. I'm gonna let that marinate and sit for a minute, so that we can actually wrap our minds about this. However, your twin flame is your higher self, family. There is a reason why twin flames went so viral all of a sudden, where they even have a whole documentary about twin flames out on Netflix right now. Okay, the documentary even shows how manipulative some people, or manipulated, how this idea of a twin flame got so convoluted and manipulated that it started taking on a shape of its own, when reality is, family, like, we're supposed to be looking inside because our twin flame is us, right? For those of you who feel like you found your twin flame, I would say that this is a soulmate to the best of that definition. If you are not currently in your higher self, meaning like spirit works with you, spirit works through you, you get messages from the divine, you break things down, and spirit is actively speaking in ways of subtlety, right? Because spirit is very subtle. You still have to find your higher self. You have to develop this type of connection with your higher self. It doesn't just come because you want it to come, right? And most of us, we spend a lifetime cultivating this beautiful and divine connection with ourselves, right? It's the reason why I chose Aurora Divine, family. And this is why I go by Divine Intuition here on YouTube. It's a cultivating, it's a integration, more than anything, of yourself, within yourself, right? Loving the ugly parts as well as the beautiful parts of you. Understanding your evil side as well as embracing your good side. And I use those terms very loosely because it's basically your polarities. So I'll give you an example. I have been having some dreams that have been showing me that I'm always working with two sides of myself, right? But I'm a third, I'm like the observer. So I'm always looking at two sides of myself. So one of the things that I saw in my dream last night was one of my sides, and I'm the middle, right? So I'm the observer. So one of my sides is literally giving something to the other side. And I'm like the observer, observing myself doing these things, you know? I want to say that it comes with a lot of self-reflecting, self-work. However, it is possible. We can do this, right, family? But we take your one side and you take the other side, whether it be masculine or feminine, right? And you integrate them. They start to work together. When they start to work together, you can be the objective observer, right? You can be the observer. However, now you have a totally different relationship with yourself. You have a relationship with yourself unlike any other relationship that you will have in any other relationship, okay? I know that was kind of a tongue twister or a repetition of the same thing. However, I had to express that in that way. This is a relationship with yourself that goes beyond what people think, right? You cannot fathom the relationship that you have with yourself. Now, when it comes to externalizing this relationship, you may feel that others or a person, maybe one person in general, right, may have this really strong resonance. Well, I have another personal experience with that. These are what you would consider energetic resonances. Okay, so everyone has different energetic signatures about them. Okay, so these energetic signatures will most likely correlate with yours, which is why you feel such a strong pulling toward this person. Not every energetic resonance is the same from these people or person. If throughout your dating life or dating history, you might see that you got pulled toward one person more and you kind of weren't feeling this person, but this person was really feeling you. You know what I'm saying? So you might have not even touched in or touched base on the energetic signature that person is resonating with, which is why you weren't really feeling them at the time, but they were totally feeling you, right? It's because some of those times we are not aware of what energy that is, right? And everything is energy, family. Everything is energy, right? Everything vibrates and everything has a frequency. So that is the perfect example as to why we feel certain things the way that we do. A lot of times we're probably not even mature enough to have certain relationships, you know, which is why they go one way and not the other way. Whatever, there's different circumstances. However, I just want to express to the family and the collective that when we speak about twin flames, we're really speaking about one within ourselves, the one within ourselves, right? Okay, for example, let's talk about Neo. Everyone kept telling him, Neo, you're the one, you're the one. He met the Oracle, right? The Oracle's like, you got the gift, kid, but you're not the one. Why? because he didn't believe he was the one. So in that aspect right there, right? Let's just say this. In that aspect right there, he was not considered the one, right? Because his self, being one already, could not reflect the fact that he was the one. This is a twin flame dynamic within himself. The only time that he was ever able to really save Trinity, right? And we won't even get into that because that's a higher concept. But the reason why he was able to save Trinity was because he finally realized within himself that he was the one. He integrated his higher dynamic, his higher self of being the one, right? So perfect example, we're all the one. We are all Neos, right? We are all the ones. But you can only be the one if you understand who you are internally. And let me just express that the energy signatures that we have is not, it's not 3, okay? It's not 4, it's not 5. It's a few, it's quite a few, okay? When you start to integrate your higher self, your higher self will start showing you the correlation of your your external projection. Your external projection are only the things that are projecting that are within. So let's say you gravitate to certain things, right? Like for me per se, I don't know. Let's say I gravitate to I'm just trying to look around. Okay, let's say I gravitate to a certain pair of Jordans, right? Now fam, my Jordans are the 11s, okay? Those are my Jordans. But I started realizing why I was so set on the 11s, okay? For example, we externalize what is already internally. So once you start to integrate your higher self, you are going to start to understand what you are externalizing, because that is the energy that resides within. This is how you start to understand what energy signatures you carry within yourself. And let me tell you, you will be on this journey for a long time, because the energies that you carry within yourself go forever. That's what it really feels like to me. And I've been doing this for a few years of really tapping into my own energy. A few years doesn't seem like a long time, because some people will be like, hey, I've been on this journey for whatever. But I guarantee you, if you're really doing the work, you're going to start to pick up on your own energetic signatures, and therefore you can understand what energies you carry and what you would be looking for that will complement your energy signatures within yourself, in a relationship, in a partner, in a whatever it is, right? This is the real dynamic of twin flames, family. I'm just going to leave it like that, okay? So again, if you like this video, like, share, subscribe. I thank you so much for tuning in once again. I know this was short, but straight to the point. Just wanted it to be short and sweet. And I will say peace to the family. Love you, much respect, gratitude. Sending my peace, prosperity, love, and support to the family, to the collective. Thank you again for tuning in. This is Aura Divine. I'll see y'all next time. Take care.